Well, this is a little impromptu episode of Formula Talk, and for once, it's just me because Sophia is stuck in work. As you know, this isn't a full-time job for us as much as I'd love it to be. However, this is, like I said, just a little impromptu episode. So welcome back to episode 21 of Formula Talk, where today it's just myself, Tom Downey, the definitely less glamorous, that's implied I am glamorous at all, co-host of Formula Talk. Today we're here to discuss the 2023 Formula 3 Italian Grand Prix qualifying. Now, you're probably thinking, why are we discussing just F3 qualifying? I'll tell you why, because god damn it, we have an F3 champion named already this weekend. Just before we get into this episode, we must thank our sponsor, as always, BetOnline. So BetOnline is your number one source for all your betting needs. Get the latest odds, lines, and matchup reports for baseball, boxing, golf, and more. BetOnline continues to be the fastest and easiest way to place your wagers, including live betting and your favourite casino and card games available to play right from your phone. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today and get in on the action. Remember to use the promo code BELIEVE, that's BLEAV, for your 15% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Bet online where the game starts. Now, just very quickly, this is only going to be like a 10-minute episode, especially as I have a meeting in about 10 minutes. So it's currently 10 to 3 in the afternoon here in the UK on the 1st of September. And yes, after qualifying, I believe the episode went out yesterday or maybe even this morning, for F3 and F2, reviewing the next round, we have an F3 champion. So your champion, ladies and gentlemen, everybody who's listening, your F3 champion for 2023, none other than Gabriel Bortoleto. He has done it. Now, I said he would not be champion by qualifying, but I also said he wouldn't be on pole. So I'm still going to claim a point. And because Sophia's not here to say otherwise, I get a point. So I win. Yeah, she's going to hate that one. We should suspect to it. Hey, Gabriel Bortoleto, F3 qualifying, we had 3 red flags because there were a couple of incidents with a couple of drivers going off. The rookie, the new boy on the scene, Josh Dufek, he had a little incident at turn 5 just before the first Lesmo. I think it's turn 5 anyway, where he went off, he caused a red flag, and then we also had 2 of the red flags in and around that. It means as neither Paul Aron nor Pepe Marti have scored a point for pole position, Gabriel Bortoleto is your F3 champion and the first Brazilian F3 champion that we have had. Now, that's not counting GP3 in the past, I will caveat. So, yeah, because F3 has been going since 2017 or 2018, I believe. So, yes, Gabriel Bortoleto, congratulations, F3 champion. What an achievement. He has absolutely led the field this year. You know, ever since he took the championship lead way back in, I kind of remember when it was long ago, I want to say Silverstone, it might have even been before then, but he has just dominated the field this year, done what he needed to do, and yes, just a very, very quick episode from us, not even 10 minutes probably, he is your F3 champion. So yeah, we just wanted to get a quick message out to say, obviously, he is champion. My reaction to it was just wow, because it was, after we had the summer break, after we had Belgium before the summer break, we weren't 100% sure, if it was going to happen in the Spa weekend. Then it rolled over to this weekend. Obviously he's had 4 or 5 weeks off because F3 didn't race in Zandvoort this year, so he came into this weekend. Monza, a fiercely fast circuit, obviously called the Temple of Speed. It was not a straightforward qualifying session. We still had 3 red flags. We had people spinning. We had there was an incident between Ollie Goethe and I cannot remember who else, but Ollie Goethe was on provisional pole. However, as he is under investigation for causing a collision, neither of Bortoleto's main rivals are on the podium. Sorry, not on the podium. Neither of them are on pole. They haven't even got to the podium yet. And I've just looked to remind myself, Ollie Gray, he actually collided with his Roding Carlin teammate Ido Cohen. I can't remember who collided with who, but I'm very certain it was Ollie Gray went into the back of him on the exits of Ascari, just on the beginning of the final sector. That was the cause of the first red flag. So yes, so it left us with about 10 minutes left. Now, obviously, the support series, they're always playing I don't want to say second fiddle because that's doing them a disservice, but F2, F3, Porsche Super Cup, the W Series, anything that's in an F1 weekend, if a session has to be postponed, yellow flag, red flag, or, if the session clock has to be stopped, there's still an overall clock ticking down because the F1 sessions take priority. As such, with 10 minutes left, I believe it was 10 minutes and 5 seconds odd, I've still got the coverage on above me up here, which I need to mute because that just nearly deafened me. My word alive, that scared the absolute living daylights out of me. Yes, it is indeed, it was indeed 10 minutes and 5 seconds left, red flag, and we got a message saying the session will not be resumed. And then all the camera crews, they came, they started panning around Gabriel Bortoleto. Then we had the big banner saying Gabriel Bortoleto F3 champion. These teams started coming over. They had the big boards, with a very cool caricature of him on it. All saying 2023 F3 champion. And then just to top it off, we had last year's F2 champion and fellow Brazilian Felipe Drogovic was there. Just gave a little wink to the camera and was obviously immensely pleased for his fellow country person. So yes, very, very well done, Gabriel Bortoleto. I mean, that you listen to this. But from all of us here at Grid Talk, congratulations, young man. You are going to go places. And yes, thank you for an incredible season. I still look forward to the rest of the racing that F3 has to offer. And then also, obviously, F2 has this weekend. And then all the way in Abu Dhabi, which actually Abu Dhabi is the weekend of my birthday. Go figure. So, yeah, so that will be, hopefully there'll be more than one thing to celebrate that weekend. But alas, we shall see. So, yes, everybody who listened to this rather impromptu episode, thank you very much for listening. As always, if you enjoy this podcast, just take 5 leaves a 5-star rating on Spotify, 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. You all know the score. Please make sure you're subscribed to YouTube and leave us a. I've already said leave us a review card. If I ask twice, people will start disliking. Formula Talk is available everywhere you find Grid Talk. So YouTube, where one day we will go live. It might not be one day soon at this rate, but we will find out. But yes, Amazon Fire, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Music, Verbal, and Pocket Cast. This search Formula Talk for our back catalogue of shows, as well as alongside our sister show, Grid Talk, which is all things F1. Please consider supporting the channel on Patreon so we get mics, lights, and better recording equipment. Also, like I said, please make sure you subscribe just so you know when we release new episodes. We'll be back soon from plenty more motorsport content. Thank you very much for listening to the Formula Talk podcast presented by Bet Online, and goodbye.